Hello, and welcome to the introduction of the Pyro 5610 Wish Camping Challenge. So, I've gotten a lot of mixed comments, so I kind of want to just clear everything up in this beginning video. Basically, I wanted to go over everything I'm going to be bringing with me, and what's included, what's not. So, I said earlier I wanted to aim for temperatures somewhere between 20 and 30. I think I'm going to be in the high 30s. Rather than 20 and 30. I think I want to be between 30 and 40 degrees just because I don't want to freeze my toes off just for this video. So I wanted to go over, yes, everything that I will be using mainly will be from Wish. But I wanted to keep my budget somewhere tight so you guys could kind of see where it was. And it's not like everyone's just going to go to like a Wish store and go pick up all this stuff and be like, oh, this will help me survive. So I wanted to test it all out, but I will be wearing a base layer of Under Armour. I did not pick up a hat from Wish either, so I will be packing a spare beanie, but I do have the Shmogs to carry over my head, which brings me to my first item, the Shmog. I've got two of them here. They are rather light. I have worn them out to the range a couple times. Once again, I'm just wearing them, try and get a feel for how cold I'm actually going to be. So I have two Shmogs here. I'll probably be bringing both of them with me. They'll be coming in my bag. Also, I did not buy a bag from Wish for the same reason that I didn't buy a couple things off of Wish. I have 1,000,001 bags in this house, and if I buy any more, my wife might shoot me. So I do have an Alice pack. It was a surplus Alice pack. It was like 60 bucks at the local surplus store. I've had this for probably, I want to say 6 years at least. So I do have that, but that's a story for another day. So I do have the wool socks. Everything in these videos will be linked down below. I have two parts of Wish camping gear. So if you're wondering where any of these products come from that are from Wish or places that I can tag, like I can't tag the surplus store, but any places like that, if you want to know where they are, I have two videos down below, Wish Camping Gear and Wish Camping Gear Part 2. So just if you're wondering where these came from or you want a link to the specific product, they're down below. Wish socks, the wool socks, I will be wearing those, so I'm not going to pack those away. I have my gloves here, the Wish waterproof gloves. These are going to be coming with me as well, so I'll put these in one of these pockets here. I do have Wish waterproof pants, which I will, or not waterproof, they're insulated pants. You can see here, I've also been wearing these at the range, so they do need washed. They will not be getting packed with the rest of my stuff. These ones I will link down below because they're in a separate video. Then we have the jacket, waterproof jacket. Like I said, it's not very thick, so I might wear a hoodie underneath it. I might not. I might be able to survive with just the Under Armour base layer. We'll see how we go. For footwear, I'm going to be wearing the Wish boots, tactical Wish boots. I think I don't know, they put a bunch of things in their description. So this is what's going to go down in there. Obviously, I'm not going to pack those. I do have the sleeping bag, the one with the feet that come out, so I can walk around camp with it on. This will be linked down below as well in the other video. So that's the first thing to get packed. Then I have a sleeping pad to sleep on. So that is going to be going in here as well. And then on top of that, I have my very small survival tent, which is, I mean, it's not really a tent. As if you watch the other videos, you realize this is just a bag. It's basically a safety bag. So I will be packing this. I have a feeling that I'm going to use this paracord, also bought off of Wish, to string it up somehow so it kind of keeps me a little bit warmer than what I'd be used to. But I also have one of these. It is an emergency blanket. No, I did not get this one off of Wish. It was in this bag actually when I pulled it out of the closet just now. But you can buy them off of Wish for like 99 cents. That one I paid like $3 for, but it's just a real thin, almost, it makes it look like aluminum foil, but it's supposed to keep the heat in really well. So I do have one of those. That one's not off of Wish. I also have the important stuff, just in case, never know. That was in this bag as well. and as well as this Swiss Army utensil thing. And I don't remember where I got it, probably Walmart, but basically this folds out like this folds out like this, and you pull them apart and you got a fork and a spoon, and then you got this little knife here, or can opener, and I think, oh, here's the knife, and the knife's on this side. So did not get this off of Wish. I'm sure you could find something like it. Trying to keep my budget a little bit tight, so that's why I have it, but always important to keep with you. I've kept it in this bag and I've used this several times. I can honestly say I have used that several times. Deodorant, always important. That's for my thermostat, I don't need those. And then of course I have the little camp stove, which will be going in here as well. I have my life straw, which will be going in here. And then I've got my Blackbeard fire starter. That's in the last video that I updated on Wish gear. And then I've got my multi-tool shovel. What I didn't want the video to become was an expectation of survival footage, because I'm not really surviving out in the woods. I mean, I'm in Western PA, I have limited resources to work with. Like, I can't be dropped in the middle of a jungle in Africa somewhere. So basically, I'm going out to the woods to test all this Wish stuff, see how it holds up, see if it can help you in these situations, and go from there. So I will be packing food, because in a normal survival situation, I'd go shoot a deer, or a rabbit, or a squirrel, which I will have a gun with me, but that's besides the point, because I'm not allowed to shoot things this late in the season. Like, if I shot a deer, I'd get caught with poaching. So I can't just go out and shoot things. If it were a survival situation, I would be able to. I'm also going to bring fresh water with me, because the place where I'm going to be camping, it doesn't have fresh water. So I'm going to be bringing fresh water with me. It's all about camping, because you can't, any 24-hour survival challenge, right now I'm doing 16-hour fasting, so I can fast technically for the 24 hours and it's not going to bother me. So it's not a survival challenge, it's just to see what can be done. And I'm also going to bring firewood. I do have the shovel and stuff, which I am going to be testing out on smaller things, but I want to bring like wood so I can actually sustain heat, because I'm not going to kill myself over a video. Sorry. But I am going to bring some firewood, food, water, and then everything else is going to be just basically an endurance test of this stuff from Wish. I'm going to see if I can sleep comfortably on that mattress with just a sleeping bag and survival bag. I'm going to see if I can sleep with all three of those. And then I have other ways to keep myself warm with, I'll have the fire, and then I got the extra emergency blanket just in case. I might throw another sleeping bag in my truck, because I won't be far from my truck, but I will be, you know, it's off the road quite a little bit. So we'll see what I can do. Just keeping myself warm. It's more of just an endurance test for all these things. It's not me surviving out in the woods, because like I said, 24-hour survival challenges, you can go 24 hours without food and water, and it's not going to bother you. So it's not really a survival challenge, it's just me going out to the woods and seeing how this stuff holds up. And what stays warm, what doesn't. I figured what better way to do it than 24 hours straight out in the woods, just me, Wish gear, and a nice little fire. So that is what you can expect in the next upcoming weeks. Like I said, I'm aiming for 30 to 40 degrees. See where we're headed with that. See if I can stay warm and see how well this Wish stuff does. Thank you mostly to my Patreons. They have been supporting me throughout this entire process. I've been getting money from them, and it's really helped boost the channel. I use everything from Patreon, everything that I get off of ad revenue, straight back to the channel. I've been getting a couple free products, which I've been showcasing on the channel, but that doesn't help me buy this stuff. It's just free products that I get to showcase to you guys. So thank you all. If you want to join this Patreon and help me support this channel even more, there is a link down below in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Pyro. Have yourselves a wonderful day.